Boom. I gotta go.
Say
here.
check, check, check.
Me? Check, check, check.
Check, check, check. Adrian,
Checking and the check.
Check.
check from the left, check to the right.
Okay, cool. We're live. We've got 2:45. Yeah, cool. You're on the show.
No.
Nope, you're on the show.
No,
Nate's coming in the
Brandon.
front.
Yes.
You're on the show.
Seriously, no.
Will you close that down?
I have nothing to contribute.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
Okay, but the only thing is you just have to talk like through the other
Talk
side
through
of
the
the mic.
microphone.
No.
So we're good here.
You guys know. I
Those who
seriously
are
am
just
sweating.
joining us, we're gonna have a good.
She's sweating already.
We got a good show coming in.
No.
We have a great show. Oh, you guys are going to have so much fun.
This is gonna be a blast.
You're going to have so much fun.
Let's see.
I'm seriously.
Gotta give some love.
Are you going to start crying?
Maybe.
Oh, my God.
Yes, this is gonna be.
We have had hardly any tears. We have so many guests on here tonight. There's only 7 people on the whole internet that's even watching.
Yeah, hardly anybody's even on.
But seriously, what am I going to contribute to this?
Watch
Lots.
this.
Yeah.
It's a question and answer type
Yeah,
show.
there are
And just
questions and
imagine being
answers.
on. Just imagine being on Oprah, but
But not as professional.
not near as professional.
Okay, good. I'll be right back.
Guys, seriously.
Now she's messing with her hair.
I'm sweating.
Oh, hang on. Hang on.
No, you get out of here.
Hang on.
Tonight's going to be a great show. If you can hear us, let us know. Give us a thumbs up. Make sure you share this with all your friends. We have some special guests on tonight. Adrian's here. I'm not even going to share. What's that?
That is an Angelique.
It is an Angelique.
There you go.
Brandon does this with 1 minute left. He goes to the bathroom.
Well, I was just going to say I need some. Do we have 1 minute?
Yeah. Where are you going?
Just to get chapstick.
Chapstick.
You have to come back. We got a runner, Brandon. She's in there going, those son of a...
Exactly.
43 seconds.
After you.
We had a runner.
You guys,
We gotta be getting close now.
This is going to be
Do you want
good.
a drink?
I used to like you so much.
I know.
You want an actual drink?
No, are you kidding? No,
Well, I mean,
Why not? It would make it so much smoother.
no, I
Just
don't
make
drink
it-
alcohol. I would be under the table.
That's 2 of us.
That's
It's 2 of us. How much
10
time?
seconds.
10 seconds.
Seriously.
How do you feel right now?
I I'm gonna throw up.
5 seconds.
That way.
3,
I'm
Jim,
apologizing
now.
now.
1.
Go for it.
Are you going off of Facebook feed?
I think they're gonna go. Oh, they've got it now. Are you good? Got it. All right, let's just roll through because I know for sure we've got it. Okay, Nicole, back before you were talking about the issues of the world and you've got all of the problems solved.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, the rest of the world didn't see it. So now we're back at the point of saying...
She explained the medicine that cured COVID. So let's take that part from the top.
Without a doubt. So...
I wish I had that information.
Welcome in.
Thank you.
Don't speak so loud. That's what I'm saying.
No.
All right, Cigar Talk Live. Let's keep it simple. Let's walk in because obviously these fine people on the other side of the lens are joining us even when they couldn't hear us.
Right.
So they're in this to win it, is what we're trying to say.
They love
Cigar culture, because you've been with us now
about
5 months, 6 months.
6 months, yeah.
6 months.
How would you describe the cigar culture?
In general or here?
Here.
We did send her on a fishing trip to go to other places.
Let's talk
so
about...
she's experienced
Let's
it
talk
here
about
and there.
what you've seen on both sides.
By the way, the ladies and everybody are welcoming you.
Oh, thank you.
Julie, of course, from LaGrange, Missouri.
Hi, Julie. Yep. I think that the cigar culture I've always thought it was very special, like unique, very sexy, if you will. Now that I can see it up front and personal, I can say 100% that's actually how it is. This culture within these walls blows everybody else out of the water for many reasons, not just because of the cigars and the selection here and the knowledge behind it, but because you guys want everyone to know and feel how much you love it and they feel it when they're here.
Oh, that's awesome.
Well, thank you for saying that. No, I appreciate that. But we spoke about it last week, and it's not necessarily what we want to be the finest cigar lounge experience, but it's because of the team, right? It's because of the people. It's because of everything that we're surrounded by. It's this, I think, beautiful circle that we've been able to kind of put lightning in a bottle right now.
Yeah.
Adrian, what's up over there, dog?
Hey, I'm just glad to be here. Fresh from Vegas, and then we did a turn and burn. Went to one casino to another. Went to Choctaw. So I don't recommend that. Don't do that. Don't go from one casino and then go to another casino. But
I would think coming back to have go to a casino after you've just been in Vegas.
We were back one day, rested, packed, drove to Oklahoma, which is not far, but yeah, it was just all the lights and everything. Yeah, we took about a week to recover from that, and then we got sick. Had a little bit of a cold.
Damn.
And
so do you still have ding, 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 ding ringing in your head from slot machines and everything else?
I was going to say, he smells like an old carpet over there.
He does. He smells like an old chain smoker.
But just happy to be here and love Cigar Talk. And this is our weekly live podcast that we have, and we simply emulate what we would be doing in the cigar lounge anyways.
Yeah. Except this time you get to sit with us instead of take care of us.
Here's something for people who are watching. You've never actually sat and had a cigar before.
No, sir.
And because of me being a bad influence, I have seen you sit and have a glass of wine before. The first glass of wine you've had, after we got done on a Tuesday, I was like, you want some wine? And after we closed down, it was Cameron, his wife, you, and me, and we just sat, and you drank your first little bit of wine, and you didn't like it. You're like, what am I supposed to do?
I was pretending.
You're pretending not to like it?
No, I was pretending. I was trying to do what they were doing, and I had never had it before, so I was like, okay, I feel like I'm with family. Eventually, I'm going to probably do a lot of firsts. I might as well start with wine.
I like where her attitude's at.
Yeah.
I really do.
Are you about to, is that why you cut an Angelique for?
Yeah.
You want to smoke a cigar first time live on air?
I feel like...
And now's the time, says the pusher man.
Yeah.
I haven't drank since 1984, but I make some of the best drinks, and nobody knows how because I don't taste them.
That's kind of how I am.
So,
with cooking.
yeah. But I think tonight would be a great time.
I'm just
I
thinking-
think, ladies and gentlemen, this is a fact. Nicole has been with us for 6 months. You came to Texas from
California.
California. You're one of many, by the way.
I've heard.
And you have
Thank you, Matt.
adult sons, even though you look like you're 21 years old.
Thank you.
You have adult sons.
Yep.
How many?
3.
3 sons. One of them is a Major League Baseball player, correct?
Correct.
And he plays for, we have Oliver on here, so Oliver's going to get really excited.
He plays for the Red Sox.
He plays for the Boston Red Sox.
You ever heard of those guys?
Ever heard of him, Oliver?
Oh,
Yeah, Oliver's
Matt,
on.
thank you for
Yeah.
saying that. So here's the question: is we just need thumbs up, we need likes, we need some peer pressure to see if you can get Nicole to crack and say, "Hey, this is the first time." You couldn't ask for a different experience than this right here to smoke a cigar.
No, because there's 14 people plus us that are going to watch you.
Yeah.
But do you think you're ready to try your first cigar?
Sean Ratz is saying, do it.
I don't know if I'm ready, you guys. I
You'll-
don't even know what it
you'll- I don't
involves.
think
What if I
you'll
don't know
never
how
know.
to do it?
You don't inhale.
Don't inhale.
I,
Like if I had you just take a drink of this water
With a
and-
straw.
and with a straw, just spit it out, you'd know how to do that, right?
yeah.
So that's all you do with the cigar. You just
She's gonna jump. She's gonna do it. I can feel it.
she's rubbing her leg. That's usually a sign. That's a sign.
Oh my God. No, oh, Marty Upton. No better group of people to have your first cigar with.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I
That's-
do know this.
I didn't intend on this necessarily being. Let me just explain how we got to this situation.
He has a real asshole gene in him, and every once in a while it comes out. Tonight I saw it coming a mile away, and
Hold
I
it.
have always been the one to say that that was never a quality that you possessed until tonight either.
Oh,
Okay.
Oh, no, but
hold
he
on,
does have
hold
it.
on. Let's back
you
this up.
your view has been
You
tainted.
two in the front of the bus. I'm underneath here. Okay. You know what? I wanted
Back
to get
up,
you. Okay.
drive
Yes.
over.
A little bit of an asshole, Gene. Okay. I wanted you to get in here, see what this is about, swindle you into this situation. Here we are. But I was going to do it where I was going to cover the lounge, and which is going to be you. I got this thing taken care of, so you can take the rest of the evening off. And then Pops, welcome to the bus, dickhead.
Yeah.
Pops goes, no, you can't.
He's the center of attraction.
Yeah.
No, you
Right.
can't do it. So then he goes and gets Nate on his night off. He's like, "You're working now.
Yeah.
You're working," and
And he's
now
like,
"Here we sit."
he's like, she's gonna do it, and will she smoke her first cigar? And I said, yeah. And he goes, I'll work. So that's the
really?
team that we have. Oh yeah, no, he's all in.
He was happy as hell to be.
He
up
was
there working.
happy as hell because he knows exactly what's going on right now.
nice.
All about family.
Well, first of all, it's awesome.
What's up, Roddy Smith?
You have become an awesome part of our team.
Thank you.
We are blessed to have you. And it's interesting because, like, you haven't had your first cigar. We've never had somebody work for us that hasn't had their first cigar. Because we always felt to be successful, we had to have somebody that could explain it in the humidor and go through all that stuff. But you know what she was doing today? She said, when I walked in the humidor, Byers was doing his thing, she goes, I'm eavesdropping. So
Yes.
she's ready to get in there. And here's the advantage that you have. You have the ability to go, this Byron that I'm smoking here is $35. Nobody wants to be cheap in front of you. They'll be cheap in front of us.
100%.
But they will not want to look cheap in front of you. So they'll be like, yeah, I'll take 2. Go ahead. So
It's
you
good,
have a
right?
huge
I don't
advantage.
know. Buy it.
Yeah,
right?
buy it. I
I've heard they're good. Yeah.
Yeah.
I do
Yeah.
say that.
You do?
I do
Yeah.
say that.
That's
You ready-
good.
Are you ready to fire up?
You guys,
It's not that much pressure.
it's so
Oh,
much
I can
pressure.
I can feel it like a fishing string ready to snap.
Yeah.
You can hear it, right?
Everybody here is like at the edge of their seats.
Okay.
We have Julie that
No
smokes.
pressure.
There's-
Julie, where are you?
Julie
I need
is
you
here.
Let's let
She's
Julie-
smoking a cigar right
Julie,
now.
what do you think? Do you think Nicole should fire up with us?
Absolutely.
Or do you think I should wait until you guys come back?
Nice try. that was a
Okay, let's figure out what Julie.
that was a
what Julie says
bailout
here.
for sure.
All right, well then, Adrian, why don't why don't you start kicking off the hard questions? Because we got all the easy stuff out of the way, right?
Yes.
We have
Yeah.
we have what's officially. I think we've identified now that it's going to actually be a shirt. But we have the big three. Everybody that comes in here and sits down answers the big three questions.
The same 3 questions?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oof.
Yeah.
Hot seat.
Yeah. So there is no right or wrong answer.
There are wrong answers here.
Well, no. I mean,
Yes, wrong.
there are people here that have answered them differently. I'll put it that way.
Are these questions
You ready?
someone with 6 months worth of knowledge can answer?
We hope so.
Oh, no,
If
yeah.
not, this is an important time right now.
Absolutely. So Adrian's going to ask you question number 1.
Very important. This is probably one of the main questions that I have because I'm a non-believer. But what do you think about Sasquatch? Does he exist or not? And he goes by different names. I don't know.
Squatch.
She's from California, so
Stinker.
that was a squatchy area.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think anything exists as long as you believe it.
I don't like that answer.
Wow.
That I don't think
That's non-committal.
that.
Yeah, okay, so here's the question. You believe, if you believe in it, then it's real. Do you believe that it's real?
I have never seen any reason for myself to believe that it is real.
Wait, what?
So
I was
there's-
like, what?
That's
Did you go to law
Adrian.
school?
Adrian is like,
He went
yeah,
to law school.
great answer, Senator. So, so we have a big, if you've seen it,
Yeah.
it's probably real. That's where Adrian's at.
Yeah.
I'm a believer. Brandon,
I'm firmly on the fence. I want to believe it's the truth, but pragmatically speaking, no bones, no body, no squatch. That's where I currently sit. Bring a body, I'm for it.
Although our resident Sasquatch
Hunter.
expert,
Hunter.
said that he had a baggie of frozen excrement in his freezer for quite a while.
That he's calling Sasquatch
Yeah.
droppings.
Yeah.
And he knows this how.
I don't,
He
I,
tasted
I don't
it.
ask.
It's
I don't
a
ask
taste
what-
thing.
Maybe
Yeah,
corn. I don't
deer
know.
is bitter, bear a little bit more bitter, but this is sweet as Sunday morning dew.
We don't ask those questions. We don't ask.
So Mark,
Why?
you know Mark, he is a certified Sasquatch hunter.
Yes.
Has had Sasquatch throw rocks at him,
He said rock.
been on the other side of a tree of him,
Okay.
and
Yelled. They yell.
they
and
yell,
stuff.
scream.
Yeah.
He's got recordings of it, the
Yeah.
whole thing.
Do you see that?
in Oklahoma? In Oklahoma.
Like right down the street.
Well, up the street, but yeah.
Okay.
But there's a forest in Oklahoma that looks like you're in Northern California's densest forest,
Yeah.
Wow.
and I did not know that. I did not know that.
Well, I guess
Julie
never
Adams.
say never.
Never say never, right? I mean, Julie Adams coming in. Mark, what do you have in your freezer? There are some questions you don't ask because you don't want the answer to it.
I feel
Yeah.
like that's accurate.
Yeah.
Yes.
I feel like that's pretty accurate. Here's another question. Okay.
Be nice.
Ghosts,
Yeah.
real or imagination?
Spirits. Real.
Real.
Okay.
Experience?
Oh, hold it. Spirits.
Well, she's from
Spirits are
California.
different than ghosts, right?
Correct.
Ghosts are apparitions, but spirits, real. Now it sounds like
Experience?
you have experience. Yes, perfect. All right, let's hear it. What's your
It's all
spirit
about-
story?
No, it's energetic vibes. It's spirits are energy.
I believe that.
I believe that too.
I think that particularly when you're watching the really good ghost shows, they suck all the battery out of the cameras.
Yeah, right before they're going to capture it.
Right before they capture them.
Right.
Yeah.
But isn't California kind of still have this? They're kind of, how do I want to put this?
Be
Just
careful.
Nutty, fruity. Maybe that's not the right terminology, but they're into
Open-minded?
healing.
Open-minded.
Oh,
Yes.
okay, we're gonna call it that. All right, I see where this is going.
Tell us your spirit story. Do you have one?
Yes. Yes.
hear it, yeah.
No, I'm not telling.
What?
There's nobody on the internet even watching this.
No
I
one
have a
watches.
lot of loved ones that have passed, and some of them have maybe made themselves present at times.
Mine have presented the most in dreams. The ones that have left have presented the most in dreams.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Have you had that?
Yeah.
The
for
dream
sure.
thing?
Do you want to hear Adrian's?
Yes.
Maybe that will help you.
Adrian's
Just know that yours isn't like
Do
this.
share.
Yeah, so again, I'm still a non-believer in ghost. Spirits, I think, is a different concept. But my thing was, and it wasn't even a ghost, this was like real life. I was 15, visiting my dad in Chicago. We pulled up to a convenience store. I'm sitting in the back seat with my sister. My dad gets out, probably to go buy a 6-pack of beer. Look over to the car next to us. There's a car parked there, and their baby is in the back seat as well. Not in a car seat or anything, just kind of sitting at the window. Bald. It had to have been maybe a year, no more than 2 years old. And then so I'm looking at it, and I tell my sister, I said, "Check out that cute baby." Probably is what I said. And then he did something like that, and I think I heard that hiss, but the teeth were all sharp. And again,
Like
it was like a
fangs,
1-year-old,
like- yeah.
with sharp, fangy teeth. And then he did that. I sat back, and being the Catholic that I am, when we got back, I prayed the rosary a few times, and
So this was an unfriendly experience.
it was something.
This is demonic.
Yeah,
A
it was
demon
definitely
baby.
demonic, yeah.
It was a demon baby.
It freaked me out, and never seen it again. The weird thing is, though, and I've Googled, with Brandon here, like demonic baby, and I see the exact looking baby that I saw. But
It's okay.
So
So,
now-
is
so
yours
you're-
different than that?
Yes.
Okay, how is yours different than that? Because there's no way it's more believable than that.
No, I not actual like a visual of specifics, more of an energy being, if you will.
Mm.
Yeah.
And
Did you
you're
feel
awake?
it, and then all of a sudden it like connected and presented itself to you in your mind, or
Yeah, you can see it for sure.
Oh, really? And you were awake for this?
Yes. Several times.
really?
Yeah.
Same person, different people?
I don't know that. It's just the energy. You can just see the energy.
That's solid.
Okay, so
in California or here? Has it happened here?
Not here.
got away.
Got away. Yeah.
I did not see your
Did
baby.
I tell you the time
Good.
when I was in Mexico visiting Ale? Did I tell you this?
No.
As part of, if you want to talk, we're talking like demonic stuff.
Okay.
I don't think I've spoke about this.
No.
But there was a time when I was down in Mexico. I was visiting Ale. We were dating. She was sleeping in another room. I was sleeping in her bedroom, and I'm sitting there sleeping, and in the middle of the night, I just feel this tugging on my feet, and you're kind of rustling around.
Yeah.
And I can't remember if I woke up and saw it or what, but there was just this little thing at the end of the bed and pulling. And I just remember the pull. And if you've been stuck in a dream where you're just like, oh,
Yes.
please, Jesus.
Yeah, wake
Baby Jesus.
Yeah.
Ollie's dad.
Little tiny baby.
Somebody help me. I'm screaming, and it shook me to the point where I wanted to go to church.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe it was just a dream. Maybe it was a bad dream. But what was weird is how many of their family members have had this similar experience
Oh,
in
shit.
this same spot.
Oh,
Andrea, who now has Ale's room, has this happen.
Same thing?
Same thing. And when Andrea had this aneurysm in her mind, she was hallucinating, like she was on the other side, and she saw that being in the house. Like the same little, we talked about how it looks like a little demon, like a little gargoyle. I don't know if it's got wings, but it's like this real nasty looking thing.
Yeah.
And it's like this thing that is in the house. And it's a really weird thing because her father passed in the house, and this little thing becomes more active or less active when there are really weird spots of the house where after he passed, I guess it smelled like roses, his room, and then one day it just dissipated and went away. And it was just nothing had changed.
Yeah.
But every once in a while they'll just get roses. I've never experienced it, but there is this comparing experience where you have roses like he's there and
Yeah.
it stays away, or it acts up. But I'll never forget that. I never forget like asking, please somebody wake me up. Please something happen.
Yeah.
And it was, I'm with you. Spirits, good, bad, I'm with you. I think they exist.
So Julie says
That's
that
aged.
dead people talk to Larry in his dreams.
Oh,
So that's kind of interesting.
that is interesting. Yeah.
Huh.
Does he talk back?
Does he,
Who knows?
that's an important
Yeah,
question.
I don't know.
Does he talk back? Oh.
So if you have, we have JD in, we have, of course, Larry is in, Marty Upton is in, Nathan Webb is in,
We
Rodney
actually-
is in.
I believe this Matt gentleman that was in on Friday with all the gentlemen from Chicago, from Germany. That
Oh,
group
yeah,
that was
yeah,
back there. I think that's Matt. Who's
Matt, let us know if that was you.
Yeah. Thank you guys for joining us. This is Tuesday Cigar Talk.
Yeah, we had an intergalactic group in here that night.
We did.
Yeah.
We did. A couple aliens.
Germany. Oh yeah, and aliens were here too. But
Did you? I suppose let's round out the third.
so question number 3.
Real quick, can we go around and tell everyone what we're smoking? Got some
Yeah.
questions. Yeah.
I am smoking an Illusione Epernay.
Oh, you saw it. You saw it.
I just saw a white label and a triple cap on like a small ring gauge full. So yeah, this is an Epernay. Very good. Illusione doesn't touch anything. That isn't fantastic.
Yeah, I tried to what we call it around here being blinded, and that's where we go in and pick out something in the humidor, take the label off, and then hopefully see if they can guess whether it is the country of origin or drill it down to the actual cigar itself. But this jackwagon saw the label, so gave it away. I am smoking a Byron Habaneros,
Oh my God.
which is spectacular.
Adrian,
You're not smoking anything yet.
Yes. And the principal money to burn.
Nice.
Thank you, JP.
Thank you,
Appreciate it.
JP.
Yeah.
Wow. That's incredible. You ready to fire up? You see that? If you just start toasting this or not,
Yeah,
I
I
think we
mean,
just light it and then
just
Yeah.
light it, and then
Just
if
try
she
it.
decides she,
if you don't like it, yes, you don't like
then
it.
you don't like it.
Yeah.
This is a great. Hit share right now.
they record. Screen share.
Okay, so what? I mean, obviously you know the process of lighting, but what you want to focus on is a slow, long, easy draw, just like you're drinking a milkshake, but just
Pull it in your mouth.
nice and slow, and
Blow it
that,
out.
and that will initiate the light. Once it's nice and toasted, it should be ready to go.
Just one little pull.
This is what
Her hands are 31 degrees. I'm telling you right now. I just got frostbite.
And
My circulation has left my body.
do you still feel nervous? A little bit?
If eyes could kill,
Yeah,
if looks could kill.
I know.
So just a real simple little pull. This is it. First cigar ever. And we get a chance to witness this. Jake Powell is watching if that changes anything.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can also tell him to kick rocks.
Who, JP?
No.
Oh.
You
You can't. Oh.
him.
How am I in on this?
Oh, you're all the way in. You know what's funny?
What about Adrian?
She even rang the cigar up.
Yeah, I was just thinking that, actually. Yep.
Well, I'll take some pressure off of you. I'm going to talk about a little bit of a lounge that we went to in Vegas. And again, every time I go to a lounge, I'll always compare it to ICC. This particular lounge, did y'all go to the 8 Lounge?
I didn't go, but
Okay.
No, I didn't go.
So, beautiful place. I mean, the place is just really just outfitted with furniture and opulent for sure. At one point, my ashtray started to build up, and I was like, there it is, right? And then maybe they were short-staffed and whatever, but I think they paid more attention to the females because they only had one guy. It was like mostly females. Shortcut dresses and things like that. I think they paid
You
more
lose
attention
class.
to that than the quality of enjoying your cigar.
Yeah.
Good drinks, and they had food that they cater in from another restaurant. But at one point, I was about to, and they had the big heavy ashtrays. You've seen those that are
Yep.
Yep.
like steel or lead. And then at the point where I was going to ask someone came, and instead of cleaning it, they just replaced it. And I was like, okay, they kind of redeemed themselves a little bit.
Did you like the replacing method versus emptying?
In that case, I wouldn't have. I probably would have been a few minutes by the time I got the ashtray back. Because it's such a big place that probably would have taken it, whatever, cleaned it off, whatever, dumped it. But them replacing it, I think was good in that case.
I'm curious because we go through these. We have different techniques. I'm curious if people like replacing, or if they actually like seeing, we're getting it out of the way. Or
I'm good either way. The way y'all do it here is I have no complaints, and I have no. One's not better than the other. But
your battery's running on vapor. Does that matter?
No, I got 9%. We're doing pretty good.
Oh, good.
We're doing pretty good.
So, how you doing? You're holding it. You feel comfortable. She's holding it correctly.
Yeah, she's holding it right.
You look like a pro. You got people in here right now that are going, "You got this." Blake is going, "You got this."
Blake.
JP sent 200 stars.
I don't know what that means.
I don't either.
I don't know, but you have to buy the stars. I'm on here, and I could send 200 stars, but you have to pay for them somehow. And I think
Sounds like a video game.
Sounds like metadollars.
Yeah.
Sounds like Zucker's getting another yacht.
I was hoping maybe to go into y'all's bank. Or
So right now, because that's not lit, if you practice draw, you'll get some of the natural flavors.
You'll get the sweetness on your
and you'll
lips.
get the sweetness. So you'll get the experience by just fake drawing, basically, but you'll get some of the different flavors of what it is without the smoke, without the heat. There you go.
Yeah, you won't actually get any smoke, but you'll get that sweetness.
Try. There'll be no smoke.
Yeah. Yep. You're not actually smoking a cigar right now.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I hope my mom's not watching.
Let's see. No, she's not.
She's not
There's-
watching. She just
well,
did.
if she's one of 12
She
people.
checked out. Larry Adams was like, no, don't do it. She's not actually smoking a cigar right now.
Yeah, Sam is right. It'd be a cold draw.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I think if I could stop shaking, I might be able to do this. I never even had this kind of peer pressure in high school.
Really?
Oh, wow.
Really?
Oh. This is
That could be a whole nother thing.
this
Peer
is
pressure.
This is that feeling. I remember at Abbott Motocross when I would start to do like a serious jump. You kind of get that numb feeling, that like a little adrenaline dump, and you're going, I just don't. You can think of a million reasons why. No, I don't want to jump today. Mm-hmm. And then finally one time you just kind of hold the throttle open and then get through. You're like,
that wasn't so bad.
Oh, that was kind of cool.
Yeah.
Well, I'll do that again.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm guessing it's a similar feeling.
I compare that to back when I used to race motorcycles, and you're sitting on the line with 35 other guys, and you're so nervous.
Oh.
You're just so nervous. But as soon as the rubber band snaps or the gate drops, and you go, it's like, we're in this.
Oh, see,
I'm in this now.
Yours was that way, but like when I did the vintage race and I got the whole shot, I was still nervous about 3 corners in. I was like, holy shit, everyone's behind me. No
I'm
one's
in the
front of me.
lead.
It's like, oh my God. And then I was like, oh, cool. All right, I got this.
Yeah.
I got this.
Yeah.
It takes a lot longer for me for that
Yeah.
adrenaline to wear off.
Yeah. Well, there's a lot of people out here that just are tense for you.
I can feel for sure. Oh yeah, that's
She needs Begley and a low pressure ladies' night for this.
maybe you do.
She'll never walk back in this door again.
No, this is her last day today. So
Oh no.
I think we pay double time during the show, though.
Oh, there you go.
maybe triple.
Yeah, that may be true.
Yeah. No, that's what. Back to the original point, Pops, and to take some of the spotlight off you, but put it on you in a different direction. Is when we started, and as we continue, cigar education is so important, and cigar knowledge is so important. But you bring a different aspect and a different element to the team, and it's really cool to see your attention to detail. And
Yeah, very
where
much.
a bunch of guys aren't going to pay attention to certain details, but I can always tell when you close because everything is just better. You know, it just
she had to clean up after 3 kids. I think
Without
there's
a
that.
doubt.
I think there's that.
And what is your approach when you're in here? When you're walking in the door, what is going through your mind when you're walking into the lounge and getting geared up for the day?
When I'm first getting here,
Yep.
Anymore, I don't really have anything that I get geared up for. I just need to know, like, how many people are here, if you guys are here, what the expectations are of me. Like, if you guys have something new going on or someone joining that you guys are explaining cigars to or something like that, just to kind of get my bearings of what is going on here.
Mm-hmm.
That's how my energy feeds off of your energy. So whatever I need to do is based off of what you guys need.
Mm-hmm.
So Mark Meyer had a very accurate comment, which is 3 kids, as in the 3 sitting next to you.
They were much better behaved.
This asshole's grounded for 2 weeks, no television, no nothing. Oh, so there is a third question. We didn't ask you the third question. How do you roll a cigar? No, that's not it. No, that's not it. UFOs, real or not?
I feel like there's been more research and real information on that than the first question. So, I'm not going to say no.
I think that's kind of a pretty common. Now, where are you at?
Yeah, like the way you answered the first question with the Sasquatch, you haven't seen it personally, so to me, I've never seen a UFO. And then, so all the recordings that we see of UFOs, but they look like they've been recorded on a potato.
Yeah.
Right? And here you have this iPhone 13 that takes, 4K video that is so clear, but you have these multi-million-dollar, F-18 Air Force fighter jets, and then they record something in the distance, and it looks like so grainy. So it's hard for me to believe that there's UFOs out there. Is there other life in the planets? Yeah, sure. But
What's the odds that we found the only one?
We can't be.
There's no way.
Like 100 to 1 or like 1,000,000 to 1?
Well, they said there's 16 million planets in our solar system that could support life. I got to assume.
You're saying there's a chance.
Saying there's a chance.
Yeah.
1 in
good.
16 million.
Man. There
Right?
is a chance.
So I got that going for me.
Also, we should ask, because Nicole is, I think, also adding to this conversation, what's your favorite movie of all time?
Brandon.
That's good. It sounds like you already know the answer to that.
No, that's just the asshole gene sticking out.
Okay.
This is what happens when you share personal information with them.
Oh, that's loaded.
Oh, it's a loaded question.
What's your favorite?
I don't know the
Sorry.
answer.
I'm sorry, this is good content.
My favorite movie is For the Love of the Game, but my favorite Christmas movie.
Elf.
Yeah, because she's only seen 2 movies. Love of the Game and Serendipity.
Yes.
Really?
Not wrong.
You don't watch movies?
I don't.
What's Love is Game?
For the Love of the Game is the baseball with Kevin Costner.
Oh.
And baseball is that
Okay.
sport where everyone just sits on their
Sits
ass
there for like 4 hours.
6 or 7 hours, and then
Roasts.
I think goes home.
Yeah.
Is that what happens?
Yeah.
I guess.
I guess if your
consider it
son's
that way.
pitching, you probably pay a little bit more attention.
Yeah.
Is he a pitcher?
Yes.
And that's the one that throws. That's truly, that's awesome. I would be invested if I cared about the game and stuff. But
if you know someone personally, right?
no,
that's in the game,
100%.
Yeah, I get it.
I think that is a big element. All of a sudden I care about the Giants because Jalen's up there.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. You have a vested interest, for sure. All 3 of my kids did athletics, and I never, as a parent, I never thought I would ever be interested in wrestling. I absolutely dreaded it, and then he excelled,
fake
and
wrestling?
then all of a sudden
Or
I
the
loved
real
it.
wrestling?
Real wrestling.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And all your kids are athletic?
yeah. They all went to college on athletic scholarships.
Nice.
Whoa.
Yeah, the pretty good kids.
Whoa.
I thought the same thing with track meets. Track meets are almost like baseball in that it takes all day, and then your kid goes up and throws 6 times, and then it's over, and we're like, okay,
There's nothing else to see, right?
Oh,
you
no.
watched your son, he did his thing.
That's it.
Yeah,
rooted
a
them on.
lot
Yeah,
of waiting, and
then-
then 3 minutes of pure adrenaline, and then they're done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
100%. And baseball is like all of that just without the adrenaline, right? I mean, it's just,
But more hot dogs.
No, but more hot dogs. I'm leaning in because Blake Deal said, shut your damn mouth, Franks. Or shut your damn Frank's mouth. That's what he said. So
What is that saying? He's a baseball guy?
he's a baseball. He played baseball. I don't
Yeah,
know.
yeah.
He's a big
It
pitcher
was
until he-
underhand or something. I don't know. It was a girls' league, but he got a scholarship.
He was the biggest. He was the biggest guy in that girls' league, though.
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean,
he dominated.
Heaters. That guy. Oh, UFO just landed in Larry Adams' backyard, and Sasquatch Ghost exited the door, drifted down the stairs. He said to tell Nicole to wait for Julie.
Oh, wow. Okay.
He's trying to get you to wait.
Yeah, that's selfish of you.
It
That's
is
very
because you
selfish.
know what we hear from the Adams. Oh, we gotta wait till tax season's over. Well, tax season never ends. This just in.
Yeah, they're always
It's
taxes.
just in.
Yeah, she can do taxes from here.
She
Yeah,
can do
Wi-Fi.
taxes.
Yeah.
I've got QuickBooks Online. You can use my computer.
Exactly.
Isn't that how it works?
We actually have a very nice setup with TV trays for anyone that wants to come here and do their taxes.
Exactly.
Plug number 6. Why you should be going to Industrial Cigar Company.
Yes.
There it
TV
is.
dinners.
Good point.
Okay, so here's a question I have because now you've been in it. We're coming on 6 months. We'll just use that as a round term. What is the one thing you would change from what we currently do?
As far as what?
What are some things that you see that maybe you go, if this was mine, I would do it different? Because we always have to learn, right? And that's the question that I ask hopefully everyone is, what can we do better? What are some things that we can improve on?
I can't think of anything that I would change or do differently, and part of that is because I'm still learning myself. I'm still kind of absorbing my surroundings, and it's every day feels like a new experience to me still.
That's awesome.
And you guys are so amazing. Brandon Byers is so amazing that anytime I feel like something could be better or something needs to be done or introduced, it gets done. So, I don't think I would change anything for sure. I do think that we're always getting better.
I think we are.
Yeah, I think just in the spirit, because Blake is watching, I'd like to suggest we don't show hockey all the time.
I'm okay with hockey.
Really?
Yeah, I'm okay with hockey. It's a bunch of grown-ass men.
They do hit each other.
They
pretty
hit
hard.
each other. It's like soccer done right. Right?
If baseball was more full contact, where they could check them against the wall and stuff like that, I think I would like baseball.
Could you imagine if at the 7th inning stretch they just had a fight in the outfield?
Oh my
Like
goodness.
everyone could clear benches and just fight each other for a while
And then let him fight.
and let them fight.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why in hockey can they just, like, the refs
Yeah.
are like going, do
Yeah,
it,
they-
man,
they-
just do it.
It's like they're
But in
come on.
baseball, they take a swing and they're like thrown out, or football, they're thrown
Yeah.
out. You know,
I
and
like
those
that.
guys got their aggression, they're ready to go. But yeah, I think
Hockey
That-
games in live, watching them.
Hockey in live is fun.
Behind the glass, those are exciting.
that is fun.
That is.
Get the fuck out of here.
Now, curling. You got the Winter Olympics going on right now.
Oh, curling.
Curling comes on. Kathleen is glued.
Why is
I have
curling
no
so
idea.
interesting?
I'm like, what the fuck? What's happening?
But
She's like,
curling,
go!
curling came on the other day, and Begley's walking in with me into the back, and curling was on, and she goes, "What is that? Is that an ad for like a broom?" And I go, "No, it's curling." She goes, "That's a sport?"
It's
I go, "Yeah, it's a sport.
It's a sport.
They're playing darts, but like really slow."
yeah,
with a broom.
yeah,
That is-
that's probably good. That's a good explanation.
What is the best Winter Olympic sport?
I like the cross country. It's cross country skiing, and then
Oh, with the guns.
With the guns.
Yeah,
That I watched and I was glued to
That'd
the
be
TV,
awesome if
but
there
that
was a
cool.
Sasquatch rolling through.
Oh,
Or something.
While
yeah,
they're doing
yeah.
that, and then all of a sudden they just start, everybody start pinging at the
It'd be a
Sasquatch.
Chinese Sasquatch.
it would
Yeah.
be a Chinese Sasquatch.
Would.
I'd watch something like that. I don't know. I don't know the dialect that good.
They'd eat that son of a bitch. If they're eating dogs, they're eating that.
Easy.
I think the Koreans eat the dogs, though. Let's go ahead and move forward. So you think the shooting on skis is
We'll
cool?
ask Manga Bang when he comes in.
But yeah, Mega Bang if you're watching.
So did you guys see they built, that big ski slope where they jump off and they fly like 100 miles?
Yeah.
Well, they built it on the roof of a warehouse. And then in the background are all these just,
It's like industrial.
there's 4 cooling towers for a nuclear plant.
Yes.
And all these guys are jumping in the air doing the flips, and
Yeah.
they're showing, and it looks like they're doing it in downtown Dallas, except like really communist-looking apartments.
There's an awesome photo of that where it shows just the slope. That looks, oh, that's cool. And then a wide picture, and then the nuclear.
The
fucking-
nuclear towers.
Oh yeah. It's
Okay,
all
so
industrial.
I'm on 1% battery, so we're going to lose all of you here in just a second. So if you have a question, ask it so we can answer it quick. But if not, we're just going to run this till it dies.
Yeah. When we die, at least you'll know why we had a
Exactly.
We had a reason.
Snowboarding, slope style, that's my favorite. Have you seen what these guys do on snowboards?
Oh yeah, that's cool.
4 full rotations.
Yeah.
4 full rotations.
Yep.
That's unbelievable. And
Yeah.
when they're jumping, if you jump what they do, they're 70 feet doubles. But if you do it on a bike or a dirt bike, you got suspension. On a snowboard, you got your
Your knees.
legs.
Yeah.
Your
Yeah.
knees and your ankles that
That's
you're
it.
landing on.
Yeah, you're right.
And so